nice day, so I brought the seedlings out to grow a bit outside. You enjoy the sunshine. As you can see, they're developing quite well. We've got Californian Wonder peppers. These are all money makers. Tomatoes. We've got a long pepper, Romano. These are the aubergines, starting to get their second leaves now. Cherry tomatoes. More cherry tomatoes. Are these hot chili peppers? No, these are hot chili peppers actually. Look very similar. We've got more money makers here. So these are all hot chilies. And what I've got is the broad beans. So they're ready to go down to the allotment and plant out with the perpetual spinach. So they're all going down to the plot maybe this afternoon to plant out. So we've had to move the broad beans out of the greenhouse really because I'm running out of room in here. But things are doing quite well. The sunflowers I planted the other day are coming up. Cauliflowers are looking quite decent now, quite healthy. Basil, which I'm going to pot up today, transplant. What are these ones? Oh, they're marigold flowers. Sweet peas. And we planted 2 lots of cabbage, all from the calibus. So I think those seeds might have to be replaced. Radishes have started to germinate in the modules, which I can plant out straight from the module. Chard's coming on well, as is the perpetual spinach. So these are only 7, this is a week. This is 1 week since I sowed the seed, so they're doing quite well really. Developing quite well. Brussels sprouts, they're going to have to be repotted soon I think. Got some lettuce here, probably I might make some space in the greenhouse towards the end of this week and start putting these lettuces in. I think they'll be ready before I need the greenhouse, so I can use the space. Spinach, this is summer spinach. They look completely different. I mean, look at the summer spinach and then look at the perpetual spinach. They look like completely different plants because they are. This is part of the beet family and this is true spinach. Ondi's coming on quite well in the module. And the beetroots are looking a bit leggy actually, but they might be okay if I plant them a little bit deeper when I plant them out. But they're some of them are looking a bit leggy. But should still get a crop out of those hopefully. Some leeks are just starting to come through. I think I can just see the tips of the leeks just coming through, little white tips of them. So they're just starting to germinate. This is the French breakfast. First radishes in the greenhouse. The carrots are coming on quite well. They're doing quite well. And then we've got the onions and the spring onions, purple spring onions at the back there. So they're coming on decently as well. So I'm going to transplant the basil this morning. I'll transplant them now and I might need to transplant them again. So we've got 2 varieties in here and they produce quite a lot of plants already. So we've got a sweet basil and then we've got a cinnamon basil as well, which I've never grown before, but we'll give that a go as well. It's supposed to have a hint of a taste of cinnamon. So this is the cinnamon one at this end. Get them out gently. Not a bad root on it. I'll plant them a little bit deeper. Let's get them out gently. Got a nice root on it, not too bad. Plant it a little bit deeper and firm it round. So I'll put 5 in each pot I think. Let's get another one out. Yep, that's even longer, that one. Very good. Make sure the hole's big enough for it to actually go into without damaging anything. So this is the basils. Oh, that one can go. Potted up. About 24, 25 there. Give them a nice firming in. So what I'll do is I'll take these, water them from the bottom, and then I'll keep these ones as spare just in case any of these ones don't last. I've got 2 pots here I'm going to give to members, one for each of our 2 sons. So that's the basil done, and then that's it. So these are the perpetual spinaches. What I'll do is I'll plant them out 4 per square foot. Doesn't matter if there's a couple together, I'll just stick them in anyway. Get good firming in. What we'll do is we'll keep cropping those as baby spinach and let a few of them develop into larger plants, and they'll sit there for ages. They'll grow on for ages. That's the last one going in here. That's 4 every square foot. That should be bundles of perpetual spinach for us for the next few weeks, next few months really. Give them a good watering in. Sometimes some of the leaves die off, but then they regenerate from the centre outwards again. That normally happens when you transplant them, but they'll soon recover. Give them a good watering in. That's it. Right, so these are the succession on from the other broad beans down the other end of it, on the other plot. These are Aqua Dolce. These are grown from seed, whereas the ones down the other plot were grown from save seed from their crop the year before. Give them a good firm in, and we'll give them a good watering. Hopefully they'll get away quite nicely. And that should give us another crop following on from the one down the other 2 beds down the other end.